Alright, I should be back. Is it still laggy for you, or is it actually working? Because I do apologize. Stand by while I get the proper title for this game. Yes, you should have voice, but is the video working correctly? For my end, on Twitch, it's actually streaming it. So, you're still having problems. Yes. I'm getting into the red zone a lot. I'm dropping about 4% frames. So I'm feeling the ISPs causing me problems. I do apologize. This has been a really rough weekend. Yeah, you're not going to get game audio right now because I'm technically alt-tabbed. I'm investigating something real quick. So, if things are rough, I'm going to probably end up freeing the stream earlier for Cookie to be able to start her stream tonight. I do apologize for all the problems I've been having. Yeah, if you can change it to Pulsar the Lost Colony, that'd be great. Thank you. Yeah, stand by. There is a no channel streaming it. Of course not. There we go. Had to be capitalized for Pulsar. Why? Don't know. Alright, so I'm going black screen on this one a little bit. Actually, nah. I'm going to be playing a Wolfendorf faction ship. I'm playing the Wartug, or whatever it's called. WD Destroyer. Yes, it's right in front of me. I seem a little confused. Damn it. I'm using a super secret code, so yes. Anyway, I am currently playing a single player run at Pulsar. I am about level 10-ish with this run. A couple people in the Black Pants Legion has helped me in the past with this ship, but for the most part, I have configured bots to run a certain way. Don't need a ship repair. Missions. Yeah, this is a very fun co-op game. I've helped people learn the game recently. It is a good time sink. All right, so that's the point I need to go to. For those who do play Pulsar, what's your favorite role? Hello, Digimon. How are you? I hope you're having a good afternoon, because right now I'm having a rough one just trying to get the stream to work correctly for me. So if I do lose, again, it seems like I'm still losing packets. If I keep on losing connection, if it doesn't keep on stability-wise, I will probably end up calling the stream early. Yeah, it seems to be the ISP issue. Alright, we'll try this, but if I lose complete connection again, like a few minutes now, because I keep going from stability to almost no connection, and it seems I'm having connection issues, not with my end of things, but to the first route for Cox Communications for my area. That's infuriating. That's why you're not currently hearing any audio from the game right now, because I was doing a trace check with my connection. Alright, let's try this, but I have a feeling it's going to be disruption time. So I'm going to try jumping to work gate 3. In fact, to spice things up, I'm going to change it to different points to jump to. There we go. You're welcome for the attempt. I do apologize, this is your first time watching the channel, and I'm having stream problems. So, in another 2 weeks, when I'm scheduled again to stream, things should be, in theory, stabilized. However, due to the fact that it's holiday, and people who are normally working are currently off this week, plus December is also going to be messy, this is going to be a rough time for bandwidth alone in my area. Cox Communications in Kansas is not exactly known for stability, so I do apologize. Here we go. Let's try this. Oh, I'm forced automatically to do this mission, so that's great. Working as a corporate hired liberator resources or liquidator resources, apparently you don't get to choose what your missions are because you're now a government stooge, or in this case, a corporate stooge. Alright, so WD security drone has gone offline. There's a sector near your location. Investigate sector and gather intel as to why the drone vanished. Granish. God, I can't pronounce English. So, if the security drone has been compromised or otherwise malfunctioning, eliminate it. Alright, fair enough. They better pay me for this time and effort. Okay. I know they're technically one of our coworkers, but they failed to do the Secret Santa. So we're going to introduce them to a bit of fun. Elevated radiation levels. Got it. Let's remind them that we need soda money. There we go. Now, let's introduce them to a little bit of fun, shall we? Let's bully them for even more soda money. This time, chips. I mean board. All right. Let's see if I can force a moment. Now. All right. Boot OS. All right. Let's capture some shit. Now just wipe the crew clean. Kill it off the only way I know how. Unfortunately, they just now is the video broadcast good? Yeah, more than likely, Pretzel Bomber. I do apologize. I'm having streaming problems. I'm having ISP issues today. So. Well, most people try to ignore me anyway, so I don't blame you for doing so. But yes, audio and frame rate is yes at the moment. I seem to be stabilizing. No, I'm not. Why am I going constantly in the red? That is getting old and annoying, OBS. I'm on a stable connection. Most upsetting. Okay. It is. Oh, or should I say Sir Bunkington? I apologize for it being the weak point. I'm just really don't understand why I'm having issues today. The only thing I can think of is a mix between shoddy infrastructure due to ISP customer service, two, the amount of people that are off for the holidays and haven't returned to work yet from Thanksgiving, and three, the construction that's near me. So I do apologize. It's not the best, but I'll try to do. I'm waiting for the fireworks. This should be exploding soon. If I go on board that ship, it explodes when I board it, I have every right to be laughed at. So, let's see what happens. Come on, baby. Come on. It's still cooking off. Boo, I don't have a front row seat of it. Come on. I'm wondering when the kaboom is too. I should have left the ship when it was about 3 seconds remaining. Safety should be off. I'm going to investigate. Be hilarious and also terrifying. Nope. Oops. There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom! I knew it! I should have waited. Oh, that was good. I love Warner. And of course, that was perfect timing. Did I seriously just get another chair? Another chair. Like, I'm not that wide. I don't need two chairs. I'm a robot asshole. I don't need chairs. I only sit in them because I'm the captain. It's a captain's chair. Robot doesn't need chair, but must sit in chair. It is robotic paradox. I can't understand this. I'm short-circuiting. I don't... Bacon? Hold on a second. You're going to lose audio for a moment. All right. Stream probably has more connection issues. Okay. I have spindly robot legs. Do you really think they need comfort? Well, I know what I'm... The principal concept is that, as robot, if I'm going to enjoy chair, give me more legs. Or at least give robot leg thigh. Just not stick. Robot needs to be thick. We are not T800 this thing up. We're not going to put in synthetic flesh. We're not going to wrap it in fake flesh. We're not going to wrap it in real flesh. We're not going to necro the population for simply comfy legs. That's horrifying. Just give me more leg, wider leg, more metal, titanium leg. But don't flesh the leg. That's weird. Weird. That's how you get androids. All right. Let's find out what the fuck happened to this drone. Because tank treads do not go in chair. Cat can go in chair. Dog can sit in chair. Human might be able to sit in chair if they're competent. But no robot leg? You don't want tread in chair. That's nasty. That ruins the upholstery. Actually, running. No, engine's nice and comfy. Let's increase total usage. There we go. Don't know why, but whatever. Fair enough. The points I usually have are incoherent, nonsensical, and sometimes stupid. But then again, it's a point. Somebody's got to have it. Is it sharp? No, usually dull, but there it is. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm going from warp gate 3, I'm going to go to warp gate 14 and make my way to the production site before the chaos spreads even further. For those who have never played Pulsar, the infected areas are very dangerous to travel into, except for anything that's a repair bay like this, planetary systems like this, or that's a mission. That's going to probably be nasty, but that's a planet as well. So infected space can seem intimidating to deal with, but once you understand that certain sectors within infected space will not have infection in them, you'll be okay. Just as long as you expand and upgrade your jump drive distance. See, that mission there is also going to be neat. That's going to be funny if they spread to the racing track. Now, where's the Grand Warp Gate? Oh, neat. Now, what I plan on doing is getting enough cash, probably about 100,000 credits, and I'm going to hit every single scrapyard and collect as much scrap as possible. I've already depleted one scrapyard, and I think, let's see. I haven't depleted that one. That one's still good. Where's the one that I already tapped into? Yeah, that one. I've tapped into this one. This one has no more scrap for me. Had like over 115 scrap from it. So, let's go adventure. And not me jabber anymore. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, where's this mission now? Your crew has been selected to participate in a private demonstration of 3 WD weapon prototypes. Proceed to the sector indicated on your star map and report to Tanya Jellic. Further information will be provided upon arrival. Oh goody! I'm probably performing too well, so they're now making me an example. Great. Test. Lovely. And let me guess, it has a time... No, it doesn't have a time process. So we're not going to immediately report to that mission. We're going to finish some of these other ones, such as personal matter and resupply. Resupply is what I want to get done first, because that'll clean up some cargo. The crap and scrapyard. I'll go for the Marauder first. Oh, hidden boss, I've already completed Subs a Zombie. We're already done with that one. So we have switched over to a new game. So you're not picking up any game. Let me check something else, because there seems to be a problem with you in the game audio. Yes, there we go. Alright, you should now be starting to hear the game audio here in a moment. Let's see if that fixes it. Do you hear the audio? Yes, you should be hearing audio. Alright. Alright, so you should now be hearing it now. I do apologize. Technical fuck up. Doing well? No. No, not doing well at all. I have fucked up so much today, it's not even funny. And for some reason, the engineer bot decides we need to cook. If I was funny, I'd be doing stand-up, but no. The only time that I've been ever funny was when I stared myself in the mirror and realized how ugly I am, but that's beside the point. No, I'm not gonna do stand-up. I barely can stand on one leg. I guess we can violate the intruders because they violated our space first. Should I board them or just blow them up? I'm thinking I'm gonna do boarding action. So, I do apologize for a rough start. It is 5:21 p.m. So, after I get done with a couple of missions here, I'm going to wrap it up here and free up the airwaves for Cookie Mama. Hopefully you're going to have a much better stream with Nino Kuni, I think 2 she's playing, than you are with what I just tried to do. I do apologize, this has been a really weird day from the very start to the end. But at least thank you for putting up with me. Now, that's Warpgate. Let's go bully the ship. Oh. So, let's get this underway. Actually, before he jumps, there we go. Last time I forced him to jump inside a warp gate sector, the bot decided to go 90 degrees port side and we jumped to somewhere completely random. I do apologize. Now, let's go bully the ship. Hopefully they can be communicated with, but there we go. We suspect a corporation headquarters sent you to dispatch us. Please do not charge your weapons. We intend to leave the WD zone immediately. If you let us pass, Wolfendorf headquarters may not be pleased, but Colonial Union will be grateful for you. Well, buddy, you're in corporate space. I didn't really approve of you to be here, and I have corporate orders as a corporate peon. Must be able to liquidate your assets per process. So, as much as I would like to say negotiate, and by a little fun, so yes, great. Right. Sorry. With Star Trek-like ships with terminals that have to explode. Fair enough. Just long enough for them to destroy it. What I was trying to do was strip the targeting process off of the hostile ship so I can capture it. So I can blow it up again with the reactor cook-off, but whatever. All I care about, mission done. Corporate paycheck earned. I do need to probably take some meds. Robots using syringes. This is so weird. Like, how would they do this? Were they injected in the fuel port? Because that sounds weird. I have seen hydraulic lacerations in real life. Not something I want to discuss on stream. It makes me sick just thinking about it, and I just had wonderful nachos and I'm not going to throw those up. Yes, Bulk. Space game. I am needing a competent engineer if you're wanting to join me, but we only have about probably so if you want to keep on all right, so safety's good. Remove naval life forms obstructing a WD planetary base from continuing operations. Are you fucking kidding me? This is why I guess people don't play WD? Whatever. How many mission jumps do I need with this? 10. Alright, fine. Everything else I have is not exactly bound by time limits and jump limits, so let's go get this done as a mission. Angry hose squires? Squirts. Kind of like how I mispronounced Squick. He's going to give me such shit. He has every right to. Also, hello, Boke. How are you? The charm? Shower? Shower. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's been one of those days. Bitter cold for the most part for the day, and it's just... Yeah, for me, I started off the day with about 19 degrees Fahrenheit, so I was not exactly thrilled to be outside trying to look for lost shit. Bot, you're not doing your job. I'm not paying you by the hour not to do your job. Hell, I don't even pay you at all. There you go, bot. Would you like to take over the... Yeah, do you want to take over the engineering bot? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then that's about the same time frame when Cookie needs to take over. Yes. It's alright. No doubt. Well, it's also a whole bunch of less mistakes than me. Like 98.8% less mistakes than that confused one. Ah, profanity, schmonanity. Okay. But could he sing? See, I'm jealous of people who can actually do sea shanties, because I, for the love of fucking God, pardon the language and all, could not remember lyrics of songs unless I'm either in one of two settings, working as part of a choir, or it happens to be Foo Fighters, My Hero, when I'm drunk as shit, in a rock band session. Those are like the only few times I have been able to recite lyrics off the top of my head, because people who can quote movies, quote books, quote TV shows, and songs, I am envious of, because my brain just goes white static noise and thinks potato. I wonder how to cook a proper potato. What the fuck, brain? Why? Yeah, no shit. I don't even want to know what they're doing with it. Nor why is there a new hole in the ship? Potato, tomato. What's the difference? I mean, Space Station 14's been fun. Pizza? Gotta deliver. Oh. I don't... Oof. Well, to be directly honest, I do like certain hash brown types. I do like... scallop potatoes. I do like certain baked potatoes, but what I don't like is fast food French fries. I do not like certain cuts of fries. I do not like how some of them are cooked. I do not like certain mashed potatoes. If you don't use sour cream in your mashed potatoes, I am probably not going to like them, because the texture for them is probably not going to be good. If you use butter and milk, probably a little bit of cheddar cheese, that texture is not going to be a problem. However, some people have in the past have never used any type of binding ingredient, such as butter, cheese, milk, and sour cream, to form a creamy mashed potato. I've had dry, lumpy nastiness when I was, for the most part, even in high school. High school food, when it's considered a luxury, you know things are rough. Alright, so I think Sir Bonkington has collected all the scrap, and has proceeded to bonk against the station as living up to his namesake. In fact, I think yes. Tell me what type of potato, and then we'll consider it. If it's russet, then maybe not. It's like red, like the small red potatoes, probably. Fair enough. Yeah. Exactly. Do you peel or not peel? Okay. Some families, there's some families I have dealt with who will not peel their potatoes and just straight up mash the skin on. Do you bake them before mashing? Okay, that's fine. As long as they're cooked first, because I know somebody, I know somebody who has literally, in college, he raw mashed potatoes and wondered why it was such a watery mess and did not cook up as good mashed potatoes. I'm like, you're going to be an engineer? Yeah, I've been wanting to practice making double baked potatoes. In the processes I have, I'm going to use olive oil, russet potatoes, kosher salt, and then I'm going to bake them. I'm going to try baking them for an hour, 15 minutes to 30 minutes until fork tender. Then I'm going to take, I think it's for 4 potatoes, it's going to be 1 cup or 1/2 cup of sour cream. I'll have to double check that. And then it's going to be 1 cup of shredded cheddar. I'm going to mash the potatoes with the sour cream with a little bit of salt and pepper, then add in just a little bit of the cheddar, like maybe 1/4 cup. Put them back into their potato skins, and then bake them again for another about 30-40 minutes. That's what I'm going to try. This is the first time I'm ever going to do it, but since I've been able to do gnocchi soup and a few other recent attempts at grilling up medium rare to medium steak and successfully doing so, I think I should be able to handle baking just fine. Anyway, let's... that you boil in, either for pasta sauces or for bread, especially if you're dealing with gnocchi, potato gnocchi, you're going to have a really good thickened sauce. Gnocchi is literally potato dumplings. Yeah, and when you go into a grocery store next time in the pasta aisle, it's spelled GNOCCHI, I believe, and it's spelled Gnocchi. Yeah, those are spelled gnocchi. They're pretty much potato dumplings. They're to be boiled roughly 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah, they're kind of finicky to cook first, but if you crock pot cook, or if you're able to do soups, there's something you add at the near end of a soup process, like say the soups I've been recently cooking of late. You add them in roughly about 8 or 9 minutes till the near end. If you're doing simmering cook, you'll do is if you have anything else like veggies that you don't want super soft, you'll add those veggies. If you really need to, a case in point, baby spinach, if you're dealing with a heavy cream style soup base, you want to add the spinach at the near end of it while the gnocchi is currently fully cooked. Now, if you add the spinach at the very start of it, you're not going to have wilted spinach. You're going to have a nasty mushiness that's not going to be pleasant to eat. Fully cooked gnocchi is very delicious. Some people don't like it. They don't like the texture. I get it. I'm not exactly a fan of mochi. I'm not exactly a fan of gummy worms. And I'm definitely not a fan of French fries. Potato texture for some people, for certain foods, is just not pleasant. So I have no idea why I'm roaming around in the middle of nowhere. So, well, I'm doing the Italian. I'm talking with my hand that happens to be my fucking mouse hand. And I'm not Italian, so that's even worse. For me, it depends on who's doing the offering. If it's a local burger joint, it's going to be French fries. And this is controversial. Some people are going to rage about it, but I prefer sweet potato fries with pecan sauce from a certain place in the town I live in. People will flinch at that. Like, well, sweet potato? It depends on the taste, people. Your taste will vary from mine, okay? But if it's a grease spoon that's in downtown area of my home, it's going to be tater tots with chili con carne on it. I love tater tots. Sweet potato fries, yes, sweet potato fries is usually julienne cut or steak fry cut. They also require using peanut butter oil, or not peanut butter, but peanut oil, or a what's the other oil type? You don't use vegetable oil. You use, I think it's either sunflower seed oil or coconut oil. You do not use vegetable oil, and most people will take vegetable oil and fry sweet potato in. That's not what you're supposed to do. If you have potato allergies, or not just potato, but if you have peanut allergies, I get why you're not going to like sweet potato fries from some places, because they will fry in peanut oil. If you're allergic to peanuts, don't touch it. But I am not a fan of baked sweet potato. I'm not a fan of yams, which is weird because sweet potato fries from a certain place in town, and even like truffle fries, I will love. But if it's straight up Idaho potatoes, I'm not going to enjoy fries that much. They're not my favorite, but I'm not going to say no. Okay, why are you not healing me? He's technically healing me with the bridge medic perk, but now he's doing his job. That's also another reason why I picked tater tot, because some places are forced to fry it fresh because they hardly have. And they're like, yes. All right, what's the mission here? Ghee? I think I understand what it is, but I cannot explain it right now because brain no work. But ghee is very tasty if you like certain cuisines. Yes. I think it's French. I think it's a French style of cooking with butter. Fair enough. Like I said, in one of my favorite foods growing up is curry, especially Thai curry. Yes, yes. There's a Indian restaurant that a couple of my college friends used to take me to, and we used to do atomic heat challenges that Mad Ducks would absolutely have loved if he had a chance to attend if we knew him like 20 years ago. A friend of mine from Thailand, one of the main reasons I'm currently alive today, used to take us to an Indian restaurant and used to take us to a Thai restaurant every other weekend for atomic heat challenges. Like the meme of make him regret being born spicy receipt. That was our dinner for Saturday nights before we went to LAN parties. So that was good times. Yes. For lack of other purposes, when you're playing Quake and Unreal Tournament and you've got the curry sweats, it feels like you're being electrified while you're going through an adrenaline rush while fighting people on CTF facing worlds. So I like that map. If you're a dedicated player who can counter snipe, yes. But caveat, I played that map with Instagib. Exactly. Look how small that thing is. It is a class. Must be the fun size. Oh shit, it's like a fun size bar. No shit. Hershey's has taken over the. It is part lead and part chocolate and part fluffy. Alright, so I've got enough time to do one more mission, which I am not doing. What? Very much so in the co-op experience in certain roles. There are significant difference between the two franchises. This is a roguelike where you have different galaxy maps every time you start a new ship, and you have to explore different areas. Void Crew is a compact encounter for every ship you run. Pretty much 1 to 3 missions crew, and then you're done with that mission. You're out of the sector, you go back, get your loot, rinse and repeat. Void Crew is kind of like you had a bastard child between Deep Rock Galactic and Pulsar, which I love Void Crew. I pilot for Void Crew. So oh, dude. There was a kid at a LAN group that I used to be with who tried to drink like 5 monsters in an hour period. his mom got pissed with us when we skated his red with his mom. Like Rockstar, Monster, and all that. A 17-year-old, two of those damn things within an hour period. That shape. Rockstar. Yes, I used to show up with Mountain Dew Code Red, which was almost as bad, especially with the diabetes side of things, but the LAN party group was sponsored by Guana Balls, especially original blue version. So, guess what most people were drinking when they should be having fresh water? Oh, those were days. Yep, we're gonna give you the. Yeah, we're gonna give you the McAfee special because some fucko decided to do something that they were not supposed to do. Yes. Nice. Oh, I know full well who you're talking about because they were banned from the LAN group I ended up being a staffer from because they were like, oh, but it's not a problem. It's like, you don't understand, dude. The viruses you have brought to us are jumping across the network. Fortunately, this was before we went to a technical school for hosting events. So could you imagine the technical school had these two dipshits there? And it was a... Oh no. Oh no. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, because he didn't have the chop. Yes, he didn't have the chops. And I'm not trying to disparage anyone, but Bulk and I have a history. Before we even were in the BPL, we have a history of each other. Didn't realize this until we started talking about, yes, that was like, wait a second, you were the asshole sitting across from me at that one day? What? Yes, I was. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking in with him big time in Doom 3. Yes. Oh. Picking up Discord chat. Why is it not picking up Discord chat? Try now.
Hello, chat. Can you hear me now?
What the hell? This has been error free. I've been talking to myself, to Bulk of all people. Hello, Bulk.
But low. All right. Hi, peoples.
One-sided chats. But so please repeat the story about Doom 3.
So you're the asshole that was hiding in a corner, making me pull my hair out.
Yes, and I would constantly shotgun you in the back and run away, and you're like,
We have a Bulk. Yes, you have a Bulk. Man, that conversation about potatoes sure was weird, wasn't it?
oh yeah, it's one's fucking side because I've been talking to Bulk this entire time, and you guys are like, what the fuck is he talking to? Oh no!
Oh man, that's some stuff that needs to be just clipped out of context. Yes, confused as talking to his imaginary friend again.
Living up to my namesake, of course.
Amazing.
This day has sucked. It's been good, but it has been sucky for technical support. And you know what's bad? You know what's bad? You know what's really bad, Bulk, right now? Is that the settings to capture your Discord audio was exactly the same settings I went to. Oh, OBS. What the fuck?
Was there an update?
Yes.
Anytime, yeah, I was gonna say anytime OBS or Windows updates, it screws with the audio. I wasn't having the alerts come through.
I've had the alerts, but I didn't have my game capturing. I have had nothing but disruptions in bitrate. I've had disruptions in audio output. I've had issues with it not capturing the game audio. I've had the issues with it not capturing Discord.
I'm not saying the Legion needs a member named Skull, but I'm not saying it either. Well, Lord Skullington was a member of the Legion, and he is of good standing, and I hope that one day his life settles down enough that he can make the Legion dues. Skullington is a great guy, and he has a fucking cute as shit son, and he's got 2 pit bulls that are just dumber than a box of rocks.
Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, after getting everything finally figured out, it is time for me to call quits for Cookie to actually have the airwaves. So I do appreciate you for stopping by and dealing with this dumb fuckery of Confused, trying to get everything fixed, only to realize OBS has broken everything during an update that he was not aware of, plus ISP issues, due to the fact the ISP I have to deal with is complete cocks. Pun intended. Alright, so, you guys have a good night. I'm going to be calling it quits here. And you're going to probably just end up going to the outro immediately. So, you have a good one.